You can't invest in real estate if you don't know where to look for properties, or more importantly, how to find properties. Hello, my name is Monahan. I'm a real estate agent in Portland, Oregon, and if you enjoyed the video today, please drop a like and subscribe as I produce real estate / personal finance related content weekly. So with that out of the way, let's get on to the first method of finding properties, the MLS. The main method people use to find properties to invest in is called the MLS. The MLS, which stands for a multiple listing service, is a suite of services that real estate brokers use to establish contractual offers of compensation and accumulate and disseminate information to enable appraisals. So what does that actually mean in English, you might be asking? And it's a place where homes are listed and can be viewed only by real estate agents. Unfortunately, if you don't have a real estate license, you can't access the MLS. However, you can do something almost as good. If you get in contact with a good real estate agent, they will be able to send you alerts to your phone via text or email in the parameters you provide. This is fantastic, especially because homes can be listed and sold in a flash these days. So, if you want to buy a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house with over 3,000 square feet, you can set up an alert for that. Or, if you want a duplex in downtown Portland, you can set up alerts for that too. You just need to make sure your parameters are good and exactly what you're after. Another relatively popular method is called driving for dollars. Get in your car, drive around and look for vacant properties or properties with some clear damage on the outside. When you find these properties, write down the addresses. See if you can get a list of 10, 20, 30, 40 properties while you're out driving for a couple of hours. Then go home, research the address, find out who owns the property and send them a letter. This is a fantastic method for getting properties for the BRRRR method, as you could see that the house is a problem for the owner. Another method, which is super simple, is just telling people. One of the best ways of finding property is just by talking to people you already know. Make sure to tell everyone you know that you're interested in buying property, because who knows, maybe they know someone who's looking to sell. I definitely wouldn't recommend sending out a mass email saying, "I want to buy a house," but you get the idea. Real estate clubs and gatherings is also a great idea. Immersing yourself in a local community of real estate investors and hopefuls is extremely valuable in many ways. Networking with these people is better than talking to random people about what you want to buy, so use it to your advantage. Let people know what you're interested in buying, and I'm sure you'll at least get some great information about what you're looking for. If not, someone who knows someone who wants to sell what you're looking for. If you're having trouble looking for real estate clubs and gatherings, just look online. Tons are happening every week in most major cities. Pre-foreclosures. If you mail people who haven't paid their mortgage in the last 60 to 90 days, aka probably are going to be foreclosed on in a bit, you might get a great deal. This saves the seller the hassle of having to get their own home foreclosed, and you'll probably get a great deal out of it. Another way, kind of like pre-foreclosures, is Eviction Records. No one likes evictions, especially not the owners of the house who got evicted. So, you should contact landlords who just had their property evicted. It's probably a huge hassle and a large stress in their lives, so they probably like someone to swoop in and buy it in on their books. This means you'll probably get a pretty good deal, as they don't want to think about this house again. Tax liens is also another great way. This is pretty complicated, but basically when someone doesn't pay their taxes, you can get the right to their property. It's much more complicated than that, but it's a great way to get deals that would never be seen in the MLS or even thought about by 99.9% of investors. Wholesalers are also a great way to get properties. The main job of a wholesaler is to find amazing deals, so be sure to utilize them. A wholesaler contracts a home with the seller, then finds an interested party to buy it. The wholesaler contracts the home with a buyer at a higher price than with the seller and keeps the difference as a profit. Real estate wholesalers generally find and contract distressed properties, so they might have some great deals for you. After all, their job is to find deals. One super common one is just looking online. Don't forget to look at places like Craigslist, Zero, LoopNet, etc. Sure, it's not as good as a lot of the other methods, but it's very possible that you missed on a great deal just sitting there on one of those online websites waiting to be snapped up. Especially on Craigslist, sometimes posting an ad will lead you to a very motivated seller. Last one I want to talk about here today is looking at expired listings. When a real estate agent tries to sell a house and the house doesn't sell during the time that they're trying to sell it, it becomes an expired listing. These can be great people to contact to buy for their property because now it's no longer listed, no one else is looking at it, and you can snag a fantastic deal. Don't look at the listings that are over a year expired. I would recommend just looking at the ones that have expired in the past 2 months. Now, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you at least learned a thing or two about how to find properties to invest in. Please don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe for weekly real estate related content. Until next time, bye.